Greetings, internetizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton in the Azran Legacy. In the last episode, we helped the wolf. Turns out the collar with the egg was getting too thin. I mean, too tight. Yeah, we're following a news article here. Yes, this is it. This is my ultimate daredevil death-defying leap. I take it this is the boy we are on the lookout for. Hello there. What is it that you're doing there? Oh, it's a pair of educationals. Sorry, but you're cramping my style here. You're interrupting a youthful act of rebellion. Are you aware Harold is quite concerned about your well-being? Your name? You'll find that out in a sec when I announce my incredible stunt, but for the record, it's Eric. Witness Eric, the invincible breaker record in ice skating. He's got red teeth. The world's first triple flying camel, reverse triple lots, double toe loop. That sounds like a very dangerous feat. Have you properly trained for this? Ice skating. Where have I heard that before? Ah, of course. There was an article in the World Times. Jeez, how come everyone knows about that silly little article? Forget about it. I'm about to rewrite history here. Time travel? It was somewhat larger than a little article. In fact, it had rather a large photograph of a boy who'd fallen headfirst into the lake. I'm not listening! But listen, it was sink or swim time. Would you turn down a challenge like that? I bet you wouldn't. Is it so bad to want to skate on a frozen lake? To live life on the razor-sharp edge? To feel that heady rush of adrenaline? You're feeling brave, but only because you haven't lost anything yet. Take a moment to recognize the risks now, or you'll regret it. Don't talk down to me! You think you know best, but what do you even know about skating anyways? No Koopas this time. Yeah. Crossing the frozen surface of the lake is the fastest route. You won't be able to stop unless he bumps into something. Some parts of the ice are thin. They'll break as he crosses over them. Yeah, I see the cracks. We're going right to left now. Well, the first turn is clear. I thought I saw it, but I don't think so anymore. That route is incorrect, so go this way. That would just loop back to here. No.
Allow me to demonstrate. A truly elegant puzzle.
Yes, I got the kitty ears. Oh, what? But that means... Listen, we're only looking out for you. I hope you consider our advice. And I was sure today would be the day I'd finally nail the landing. Well, if you don't mind risking another unflattering feature in the old times, be my guest. Oh yes, and we'd be sure to post copies of the article all through the town. Fine, you win. I'll think of a way to grab some glory that doesn't involve the risk of embarrassment or injury. Yes. Weird sideways eyes. Old Harry was a professional skater back in his youth. What? Wrong voice! Old Harry was a professional skater back in his youth? I didn't want to disappoint him, but now that I think about it, I don't think he even remembers. Who's Old Harry again? Lamp? No, the chimney. Oh no. Was it in the umbrella after all? Somehow? I don't think there's anything new here. Alright, the kitty ears. What are you missing now? Nice handbag. Oh yeah, a pink skirt too. Alright, I think there were 2 articles here. Yeah, a vet doing rounds in Toledo passed out and had to be taken to hospital. Only used to small pets. The sight of a wolf was too much. An unlikely newcomer beat Toledo's former sharpshooting champ and claimed first prize at the annual contest. Available for autographs. Somehow I thought, what if it's Chelmy? can she expect me to do all this by high noon? You seem to be having trouble stacking crates. More crate deadlies? Oh, what's that? Oh no, here's a nice little game. Hey, you Azran girls like puzzles, don't you? Oh. Boxes need to be arranged in stacks of the same color, in the following order. Red, blue, green, yellow. You can move up to 4 boxes at once. No stack can contain more than 6 boxes. 30 moves or fewer. What's that, a chef hat? Oh, no. The order must be different.
I'm fairly sure about this. Oh, I did it!
That the girl? Oh, Mrs. won't be throwing a hissy fit with me again all day. That's called being bone idle, Mr. Derringer. If you keep that up, I'll tell old Red. Oh, so it's the Mrs. or old Red, is it? You know, I don't know which is worse. Nothing new in the journal. Well, howdy. You folks here fixing to get an autograph from a world-famous celebrity like myself. You're famous? Whatever for? Everyone knows my sharpshooting skills are the best in town. Assuming you don't mean the worst, that must mean you're that champion gunman. I read about you in the old times. Yes, sirree, that's me. No doubt about it. A shooting tournament sounds incredibly risky. Whoa there, little missy. It ain't like we're shooting at people. We use apples. What are you using to prop those apples up? And when the shooting is done, we scoop out the seeds and the bullets and we make apple pie. Because what every apple pie needs is a pinch of gunpowder. Don't knock it now. So, ladies, I'll sign anything you like. What'll it be? I can even put a bullet through it if you ask nicely. Jessie, I don't mean to be rude, but we don't want your signature. Oh, come on, don't be shy. It ain't every day you get to meet Big Jessie the Torpedo Torpedo. Oh, Jiminy! What's wrong, Big Jessie? It was only old Red's howl. Should the world's best sharpshooter be acting in such a manner? Every celebrity has secrets, you know. Wait, hold your horses. I said it before and I'll say it again. I ain't no hellbilly. Oh, was he scared or acting mysterious? Look who's back. Then what was the meaning of... Oh, that? Well, I'd clean forgotten something I had to do. Oh, really? And what would that be? A puzzle. That's right. I thought if those ladies weren't fixing for an autograph, then maybe they'd like this. True love? What? Mr. A sets off in his car to visit Miss B, who lives in a faraway town. He leaves his town during the daytime and plans to arrive during the daytime. It takes 12 hours to travel between each town on this map. There are many potential routes. If he wants to both set off and arrive during the daytime, there is one road he will have to take. We need it. Would take all night and then some. Or not. 12 hours to travel. Oh, right. Yeah. So an even number. I see it. I just that one route was easy to eliminate. Oh, the one round he will have to take. Oh, it's the one with the 2 triangles.
Okay, Emmy, time to shine. Bring on the next one.
I could have done that blindfolded. I suppose you're dying to get my signature now? No, I'm good. I don't find the concept of a cowardly gunman very appealing. Cowardly? I ain't cowardly. If you're gonna make a song and dance about it, why I... Oh! Yeah. I can't decide whether this is a comedy or a tragedy. I ain't scared, I tell you. I've just got some naturally quick reaction, this is all. Must be a hard life. These are holes. Let's look at this sequence of curves. So drop it in the pointy water. So block that hole and put something over there. I mean, fill that hole, that's it. How do we get it into that line? Oh wait. A works, arrow keys don't. Okay, I feel like filling those holes is a priority. Maybe if I just stack them. Now let's look for that vet. Oh, hello there. Hannah? What in the world are you doing here? Looking for clues, of course. Groski was hot on the trail of a secret organization, and I plan to help however I can. Hannah, how do you know about Targent? That's suspicious. I'm Groski's #1 fan. That makes it my duty to know his business, and right now his business is Targent. So you came all the way out here to track them? The only thing I follow is my heart, and my heart points ever Groskwards. Oh, your emotional compass must be spinning all over the place with how much that guy runs. Right. I can't imagine Inspector Groski coming all the way out here, though. Well, sometimes I follow him. In advance, my Calipigian clamp tracks danger even in his sleep, so I have to be proactive. Did you just say? Oh, yeah. It's a fancy word for saying someone's butt looks good. I'd hate to see the damage he'd cause if he actually did that. Mr. Layton, afraid I ain't got time for chit-chat right now. I'm in the middle of something. May we be of assistance? Not unless you know how to build a bridge. Oh, it's this thing again. Is that a statue? Oh, these gaps are already there. Consider tubes. It's not one of those after all. It's a W. This pile of sand. Got it.
Let's shed some light on this one. Excellent, if I do say so myself.
Sir, you've done us a very good deed. I've been fixing to fix that bridge, for a dog's age now. A dog's age, eh? Hopefully regular dog. Well, I wouldn't advise our solution to be used as a permanent measure. Sooner or later it will have to be mended anew. No, but it'll do for now. I reckon we've all been holed up in Torrido for long enough. About time we connected with the world. Come on, Grandma. I really want her opinion on the all-red special. Oh yeah, some corn and a big caterpillar. It's kinda bluish. What if it's poisonous? No way our carcass crossing this broken bridge. That pile of scrap was too big. The hole. Alright, this is Scarlet. Where is the vet? Oh, probably in the wolf cave. No way. Have you seen a vet? Ruby, did you come up here all by yourself? Oh, I got the sheriff to do a good deed and bring me out here. But it ain't me you should be worrying about. It's alright. Red. He's been acting up lately and I just can't work out what's wrong. What's the matter, old Red? Grrr. Your tummy hurts? Snarf. Bad burgers? Have you been to the vet? Wait, there was that vet they talked about in the old times. The one who fainted on the spot. If I were in that vet's position, I would be similarly shocked, though fainting seems somewhat excessive. I tried to tell him he was just a big old softy, but he didn't do squat to help. You got any ideas? I heard maize stalks are good for a bit of gastric relief. We could always try that. Oh, he needs fiber? Worth a try if it'll help the old boy. I say we give it a shot. Then it's settled. You stay here and look after him. We'll go and get the stalks. Thank you kindly, boy. Go to my house and you'll see a corn patch out front. You take as much as you think we need, you hear? That makes things easier. We'll be back before you know it. Ah, there! Is that what we're looking for? Exactly. Indeed. We should be able to use those stalks to relieve old Red of his digestion problems. Are we not damaging these crops in the process? This isn't a field. We're just growing outside someone's house. Don't worry. We're only going to cut off the top part. It won't stop them from growing. Just how do they help anyway? We'd be going into cellular biology here. Look, let's just say it helps your tummy break down food faster. You are very worldly, Professor. Me? Nonsense. I find science fascinating, so it's only natural that I picked up a few things. Can you give me the bite-sized version? Look, your mind is as hungry as your stomach. Perhaps later. Anyway, I think we've gathered enough now. Let's head back and provide Ruby with the remedy. Ruby, we've got the stalks. I'll give them here. I've been fretting so bad I've got blisters. Right you are. Grrr. There. Don't worry. Just chew this up and you'll be right as rain in no time. Row. How are you feeling now? Growl. 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 What's he saying? My hearing ain't as good as it used to be. He said his tummy doesn't hurt anymore. He's happy. Oh, thanks the stars. You folks I call highfalutin, but you got heart inside. Still, I don't see what the old boy could have done to upset this little tummy so. Alright, I've been looking for you, you scallywag. There, 2 bags of dog food ready and accounted for. Why, Sheriff Flint, you brought us all this food for my little fella? That I did, ma'am, and with these 2 strong arms, no less. Well, now that his belly don't ache no more, I suppose he might like a little something to eat. There you are, old Red. You still feeling down in the dumps? Oh, don't you worry, 'cause Scarlet's got you an extra juicy steak. This is turning into my seer voice. Oh, Grandma, what are you doing up here? What am I doing? I could ask you the self-same thing, little miss. But I always come up here. Who's gonna feed old Red when he gets hungry always? You ready, Teddy? You're in for a real treat tonight, old boy. I've got a little something called sirloin, and it's waiting for tasting. The ringer too. Well, we got ourselves a proper little gathering here. And if I'd known, I'd have brought more treats than just a plate of meat. Well, this explains a thing or two. From this point forthwith, folks of Toredo, you want to feed the wolf, you go through me first. Got it? Growl. You want to thank us? That's sweet of you. Growl. Growl. You've hidden a door somewhere in the cave and you want us to find it? Cool, then let's look for it. Thanks, old Red, and remember to chew your food. Don't just wolf it all down, okay? And don't you say? Is the doll haunted? Somewhere in this cave. Oh. There must be another doll. Possibly with his blue sister. Shouldn't they be in Galar rather than Ore? Well, let's check out this new location by the hillside. It's got windmills, but it's also got hills, so it's probably not in the Netherlands. It's too green for Spain, so at least for La Mancha. Green skies. Reminds me of Everything a little. Phew! That was an awfully bumpy journey. I thought the Bostonius was going to flip over at one point. I trust everyone is alright. Of course. Don't worry, Raymond. Looks just a bit of a scaredy cat, that's all. Hey! Just because you weren't frightened doesn't mean you can make fun of everybody else. I'm afraid I was unprepared for such a strong headwind. My inability to predict this development is a stain on my reputation. Don't be so hard on yourself. The weather's nothing if not unpredictable. I'm sensing something. The light of the Azran shines brightly in this area. Oh? You seem really confident about that, Aurora. Yes, it's as though I'm being guided by some powerful force. Well, that's good. Got to be a good sign, right? The Azran are practically showing us the way. I urge you all to take care. I shall be here awaiting your return as always. We would appear to have arrived in an agricultural area. Perhaps there is a local delicacy one could enjoy with a pot of tea. Wow, just look at that view. You can see for miles and miles up here. This village goes by the name of Hoogland. It is a farming community nestled among a range of tall mountains. My word, it is terribly windy. I ought to watch the wind doesn't blow my head clean off. You do well to watch out, Professor. Look at the size of these windmills. It must take quite a gust to get them turning. Seeing things like this is a real reminder of what a force nature can be. It's astounding. And if Aurora thinks there's an egg around here, then I can't wait to get started on our investigation. Oh, I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for you to hone your talents as a photographer too, Emmy. Definitely, my shutter's going to get a real workout. In fact, perhaps that friendly-looking gentleman over there will agree to pose for a couple of shots. Oh, cool! That's a big armadillo bug. Must be nice and humid here. Grass is a bright shade of green. Oh. Has Aurora never seen a sheep before? Maybe this is in... I'm thinking Switzerland for some reason. It's a plush hammer. Yeah, it's so windy here. It's hecking windy. No waves on that water though. I mean, no fast waves. The whole thing is swinging side to side at a pretty low frequency and pretty high wavelength for that drove. Oh, travelers are we? You did well to find us all the way out here. Excuse me, sir, would you mind having your photograph taken? Oh, a photograph of me? Right you are, young lady. I suppose I'd better strike a pose for you then, eh? Oh, nice. That's a great photo. Right, one more. Alright, that's enough now. You don't want to be wasting your camera film on me. Not with the wedding ceremony about to start. A wedding? How wonderful. And it's the perfect day for it too. Oh, a pretty young lady like you would make a fine bride yourself, you know. If you say so. Oh, I do. Now you'd better hurry if you want to catch a glimpse of the bride. See you around, eh? Can we check it out, Professor? I'd like to see what a Hoogland wedding is like. Oh, don't forget why we're here, Emmy. Though I confess I'm rather curious myself. Don't worry, Professor. I plan to multitask. We'll be leaving here with a stack of wedding photos and the Azran egg. I certainly hope so, Emmy. Now let's continue into the village, shall we? It's a big sandwich. Oh, what a fresh breeze. What's wrong, Professor? Brace yourselves, everyone. Hold on to your heads, people. Oh, that's a little tornado.
My word.
Phew! What in the world was that? I'm surprised it didn't blow these houses away. Look around, look. It kind of did. Did you see the wedding party? They seemed completely undeterred by what just happened. Must be pretty common here. To think they would still consider going ahead with the ceremony after witnessing such destruction to the village. Astonishing. It really is. Let's find out where they're headed, Professor. There must be someone around here who can tell us. That's bread, right? Not ham. Maybe it's ham after all. Oh. Excuse me, the bride who was just over there. Do you know where she was going? Bride. I suppose so. I was hoping to take some photographs of the ceremony, you see. Oh, so you want to take a photograph of Romilda but not one of me, eh? Miss Puzzle, I teach you to be so rude. This farmer has a flock of around 400 sheep. Keen to find out the exact number, he started counting. He counted them in batches, hoping to save time. He lost track at the end. All he remembers is when he counted them 3 at a time, he had 1 left over. When he counted them 4 at a time, he had 2 left over. When he counted them 5 at a time, he had 4 left over. So. When he counted 7 at a time, he had 2 left over. But we see it's divisible by 2. What? Around 400. What does that mean? What's the margin of error? Well, it's not 404, definitely. It's not a 404 number not found case. 394. That's possible here. Yes, I see. And 350 at 44. Oh, you and your weird 9s again.
Want an answer? How's this? Piece of cake.
There, we've solved your puzzle. Now will you tell us the way to the wedding ceremony, please? The wedding's happening at the chapel in that hill. That's where Romilda's headed. I see. Well, thanks for your help. I'll come back and take some photos around here just as soon as the wedding's over. It really is a lovely little village. Well, if you like it so much, why don't you get married like Romilda? Then you'd be part of the village forever and ever. 'Cause her love interest lives in London and works for the yard. If a nice looking lady like you got hitched here, it would definitely make the village a happier place to be. Well, thank you, I suppose. You're welcome, lady. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So the bride's gone to the chapel. Is everything alright, Professor Sycamore? Oh yes, I was just wondering where the groom was, that's all. Well, he's probably waiting for her there. That's what usually happens, isn't it? Look, that must be the chapel up there. Let's go and see for ourselves. Yeah, windmills everywhere, there's a wedding, and the wind gets pretty strong here. There's a coin too. Coin. Not to be confused with Easy's dog. See you next time.